Good morning to you. This is John and Sohan with
Feel a Day.
Feel a Day.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's been a little while since the last one. Some stuff
Yep.
has happened in the meantime, so we're finally getting back to it, and hopefully in this session we'll finish it. Hopefully, I'm thinking about 2 episodes. Should be enough to finish this off.
Yeah.
So, trying to remember where I was and what I was doing last. So, yeah. I think this is where I go. I know I just got Lobber from in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing important in there. Well, except the map, except I already... You have that, right? Yeah.
The hint just says about heading south.
Right. Yeah, because I noticed when I was playing this before that it was a little confusing where to go. So that's part of what these report from Arcturus hints are about. Tell you where to go. So, yeah. We're going in here.
Here we go.
I had things to talk about, but there's always a lot of stuff to see in the game, so...
Yeah, no point.
So this is there's a lot of stuff to scan in here.
Sure is.
There's also something up there that we can't get to just now. So, do you want to start with this or this? The left thing or the right thing?
Let's start with the left thing.
Left thing? Okay. Do you remember what this is?
Yes. I was gonna say no, but
Yeah.
Arc 10 status failure. Last report as follows. Population down to 18% and dropping at an average rate of 5% per week. Warp failure due to hull breach. Many systems offline.
Interesting. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Wonder what
that
this-
could...
I wonder what this is talking about.
Arc 4 status failure.
Sorry.
Intercepted by Intrusion starships once Arc arrived at destination. Arc lost during engagement.
Interesting. Talking about all these arcs. I wonder what these arcs are.
Status unknown. Arc 9.
Isn't that... I feel like they mentioned an arc before, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like there was a mention of that.
Widespread population unrest, likely experiencing mutiny and other violent conflicts. That doesn't sound good.
I just wanted a whole plethora of things that went wrong. I wanted each one to be different and unique.
27, status unknown. Warp travel nominal, reason for comm loss unknown.
So maybe that one's just fine, or maybe something unexpected happened to it.
It's some world building.
Mm-hmm.
Arc 2, unknown status. Could not locate previously detected AM deposits at destination site. Arc reporting critically low AM reserves.
I think before when you played this before for testing, I'm pretty sure you mentioned you thought maybe this was the arc that was here at this place, but it's not. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, the one that was in this location is Arc 12.
Well, it probably wouldn't make much sense for it to stay there.
Yeah.
Arc 13 status failure. Public values have shifted drastically. Arc is no longer pursuing AM, but is instead adapting to a way of life with lesser materials only. Current location unknown. Well, they might have been the only successful one.
I think there might have been a second one also that may have survived. We'll see that in a second. We might see that in a minute.
Arc 16 status failure. Massive unexplained hull rupture caused numerous subsystems to go offline, including ship-wide atmosphere control. System could not be repaired in time.
I was just telling John about this before, but I like to make things kind of implied sometimes. When it's talking about things like this, I like to imply things and not always spell it out.
Yeah. Arc 1 status failure. Last report as follows. Total AM depletion reached. Arc down to emergency power only, which cannot power warp system. Societal cohesion has broken down, leading to violent conflicts for survival.
That sounds like a fun one.
Yeah, it's like different scenarios to play out.
Mm-hmm.
Arc 6 status unknown. Mining facility assaulted by powerful native strange glass life forms. Contact lost during evacuation.
This one also could be this arc, but it's not.
Yeah.
A lot of things happen to this arc. Oh, here it is.
Arc 12 status active. Last report as follows.
I'm pretty sure that's this. Yeah, active. This is the only one that says active that you can get. you can see.
Vessel had to abandon incomplete mining operation due to highly corrosive gas within the site. Supply levels very low but not yet critical. So they're still out there.
Yep. But as you can see, this is supposed to be implying that there's way more arcs than what you can actually scan. There's some on this side too. And who knows, maybe there's even more than what fit on all these monitors.
Yeah. Arc 31 status failure.
I guess that also implies there's at least 31 arcs.
Ham supplies were calculated to run out before arrival at destination. Vessel has decided to surrender to nearest enemy nation.
Yeah, so the thing about the arcs, I don't want to explain too much, but there's supposed to be, I think I decided it was around like 30,000 people on board of a single arc. I'm pretty sure it was around that number. Last one.
Arc 24 status failure. Last report as follows. We have come to realize that the only chance at redemption for ourselves, our ancestors, and our descendants is if we commit our lives toward the awakening of our master. We invite all to join us. That's the only one that's a direct message.
Yeah, I wonder what that's referring to.
Yeah, imagine that.
I have no idea. So there is stuff that we can do up here. This is intentional to be able to get up here. But can't quite make it yet. We'll have to come back later.
Okay. Make it yet, huh?
Not yet.
On-site drone manufacturing is now underway. All drones are to be dispatched for pest control immediately upon completion. Analysis suggests that the current planet-wide sandstorm has been occurring for the past 2 years. It is expected to cease in about 8 months, however it will likely lead to an even larger storm soon after.
Also, you notice how it kind of jitters back and forth as it scans?
Yeah.
I think I might be able to fix that.
Security checkpoint lockdown. Error, system security input is not responding. By the way, that security was misspelled.
Okay.
Attempts to crack encryption failed due to corrupted code. Checkpoint barrier cannot be disabled.
So this is talking about this barrier.
Oh, okay.
That's supposed to be the controls for it. Okay, hang on one second. Okay, we're back.
Yep.
I can't believe how many typos have survived after all of the testing and double checking and proofreading that we've done. Both of us.
Yeah.
And yet there's still typos. How? How is this possible?
I don't know.
I just don't get it. There's a lot of text, but I mean, you literally read every single one in your playthrough, and you caught so many, and there's still so many that fell through the cracks. Go ahead.
Request has been sent to Arc Control for more potable fluids. This place is a desert, and people are getting hurt enough as is. I don't want dehydration losing us even more crew. Question. Is that supposed to be potable or portable?
Potable. Potable is the water equivalent of edible.
Okay.
That's what that means.
Oh, learned something new.
Yep.
Personal log file. Gujai Warak. Facility Security Supervisor. The number of native creatures we're encountering continues to rise, resulting in more doors being damaged, more defense drones being lost, more power being spent, and an increase in casualties. I think our activity here is attracting these things. I've been trying to get the Ark to send down more security personnel and better beam types, but they won't do it without Director Halman's approval. For now, I've decided to get the mechanics to weaponize our site's promise drone. We need Halman to do something.
So apparently, I don't even remember this, but apparently she's the one who approved the promise drone being weaponized. If you remember back, that sign that says request to weaponize the drone is confirmed, or is granted. Pretty sure that was her then that did that. So we oops, not that. There we go. We have a problem here. Houston.
Uh-oh. Where did you come from?
Who knows? They just appear from the depths of the Earth, or whatever planet this is. Got him. Got him. One try. One try, baby.
Wow.
One try. One try. If only you could have done it that well when you were playing. Hello.
Yeah. If only.
They're also kind of dumb. They kind of lose track of you almost immediately. Oh yeah. So he'll... I didn't get it. I didn't manage to do it, but... Oh. Yeah. So they go to wherever the spot is that they saw you last. But after that, if they still don't see you, it'll just start wandering.
Huh. I never found that out, I don't think.
They're not... It's not very intelligent. I probably should save, actually. Actually, I mean, it probably doesn't matter. I'm not going to die, but...
Oh.
I'm not going to die. After all the time playing the simulator, I'm not going to die. I mean, you just saw. I just wrecked the strongest normal enemy in the game. Whoa. That was weird.
I saw that happening while you were in this room.
I don't know what that's about. That's not normal. I don't know. The lighting system I don't have a ton of control over.
You still want to talk about the thing?
Yeah, but I keep getting... There's just so much other stuff to talk about. So, I guess I'll mention it here. I've been starting to work on the sequel to Vega Heavy.
Yep.
Currently only called Vega 2. I haven't come up with the full name yet. But I'm just pointing out... I've been pointing out all kinds of things that I'm going to change, and I've already made a lot of progress on it so far. And one of the things that I wanted to mention is the map. In this game... Can you not? In this game it has this map here that's a 2D map. In Vega 2 I want to make it a 3D map. I've mentioned that this game is similar to Metroid Prime, and kind of inspired by it. In that game they had a 3D map, but there was a lot of people had a problem with that map, and I did too when I was younger. It's very difficult to look at because it's not the camera that's looking at it is not perspective. It's like isometric or something, where all the lines are parallel. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Does that sound familiar? You can do it in Blender and you can do it in Unity. It's where you change from the camera like starting from a fixed point and going out in a cone, and you kind of switch it so so it's like the camera is a whole square and all the lines are parallel.
Okay.
It looks really hard. It's hard to look at, and it makes it really hard to get depth perception. So if you look at Metroid Prime's 3D map, you can't always tell what is in front of what. You can't. It's really hard to look at and hard to understand. So I think I can fix that by just making it perspective. So that's one of the things. But I want to make it. I want to make it a 3D map in Vega 2.
All right.
Because the map was kind of tacked onto this game partway through development. But in that one, I'm going to make it from the get-go. Okay, go ahead.
Subject is a communication spire. It both sends and receives encrypted signals across the site.
Intercepting.
Antenna is broadcasting a variety of error messages. Nothing significant could be deciphered.
We're almost to a particular antenna that we're going to be coming up on. Actually, no, that is a little ways off still, but never mind. Okay, so this part I wasn't really sure what to do with. Do you remember what's weird about this spot?
No.
No, okay. You can go through this door, and it takes you in here with that dude. But you can also go through here, get rid of this guy because it felt like it. I want to show him who's boss.
Yeah.
And you can go through this door, you can go through here, kill him, and then it takes you to the same room. But I just couldn't. I liked both routes, and I couldn't decide which one to keep. So I just decided to keep both.
That's fine.
So I don't know. There's no reason for it. I don't like that they're both there, but I like both of them separately. You know what I mean? I couldn't decide which one to keep.
Just as well.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know if I even mentioned this to you.
Yeah.
The whole explosion process of the enemies. I think I might want to improve it with gibbing. Do you know what gibbing is?
Yeah.
Where it's like their body, like the structure, like tears apart and turns into pieces that fly all over the place.
Maybe I don't.
Yeah, have you ever seen, like, in a game where instead of it just disappearing into an explosion, it breaks apart? Like, in, I've been playing Majora's Mask again recently. In Majora's Mask,
okay.
you know, like this, like the skeleton enemies, like in Ocarina or something, and the skeleton enemies, how they kind of break apart and fall to pieces when they die? That's giving. I want to do something like that.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that other thing where you add objects,
no.
like parts onto it.
Yes, that's greebling. Yes, I guess they do sound really similar, don't they?
A little bit.
It's not my fault. I didn't even. Okay.
Temperature in the eastern section of the mine is rising. Cooling Shaft 3's output is to be increased by 12%.
Cool story.
What is that thing? We have to get the hell out of here right now! Casualties are extensive and none of our weapons are doing enough. Everyone evacuate to the area around this tunnel and get a quarantine going. Well, that bodes well.
I like that kind of stuff to just freak out the player.
Kathlotik, Prospector. I swear I know, more than I know anything else, that I saw my mother walking outside the capsule's fences. She was partially obscured by the fog, but I know with the deepest core of my being that it was really her. Is this place some sort of afterlife?
Interesting. Interesting.
Now we're getting into the thick of it.
If I do say so myself. It's interesting. See, this is about the best I ever did with greebling before. I definitely want to get better with that.
It's not bad.
It's not enough. It's too simple. I can do so much better, I'm sure. I remember this catching you off guard.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Oh, hey, I just realized. The lobber's splash damage can break through the shielding and actually does direct damage. That was not intentional, but I guess it's okay.
Okay.
I guess it's okay.
That was a dead end, right?
Where?
At the, like, turn around.
What?
Here. Yeah, that was a dead end. This right here, where we are.
It's not a dead end, because you come up here and then you,
Well, yeah,
you go
but I
around
mean
and go here. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. I wouldn't consider this a dead end.
What you call that.
A dead end would be if you just have to turn around and go back the way you came.
By the way, message from Arcturus.
Oh, you're right.
Hey Vega, you should be able to spot a large cargo ship the crew left behind. There has to be something good there if you can get to it.
He's talking about that thing right there. This is supposed to be the landing pad for their cargo ships. I actually like thought out how their whole mining operation would go mechanically. And like they have these big containers that drive on these tracks. They go up in between the two landing spots, and then you have these big like magnetic type things that rotate and pick up the box, rotate 90 degrees face upward, and then they attach it to the bottom of the ship. And it'll be easier to see when I'm closer, but the ship lands on legs that are on the front and the back, but the middle part just has these big hooks that the containers are attached to. So I thought it all through, you know.
Communication log from Director Hal Min, Site Director to entire planet-side team.
Okay, I gotta explain. I don't think I made this clear, and it might not have been very clear because of how spread out these comm logs are. But the last couple of comm logs have all ended with like, Director Howman needs to do something. Director Howman needs to act. Like the last like 3 or 4 different logs that you're supposed to encounter have all been that kind of message. So this is his response to everyone asking him to do something.
I don't recall saying I ever cared about anyone's whining and complaining. Stop panicking, stop coming to me with your distractions, and do your jobs while you still have them. End log. Wow.
It'd be cool if I could like flesh out these characters more and like make designs for them and everything, because I like them. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We have the volume low for recording purposes, but you can kind of hear that. I don't know what that was.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Here's more greeveling attempts. I guess this kind of is too. Because these don't do anything. Are they scannable? No.
Looks neat though.
Yeah. Except for this. The thing about this is these stretch textures, they don't happen in the editor. That doesn't happen until I build the game. I don't know why it doesn't do that until then. And it looks really ugly, but I don't know what to do about it. Like, it looks fine in SketchUp and it looks fine in Unity, but it looks weird when I build it. I don't understand. Here's the famous jumping room. Also, you may notice these walls are all filled up now. You used to be able to just jump over. It used to be just one layer high, and you could just jump over it and sort of skip all the jumping puzzles. But I fixed that. It's everyone's favorite room. It's yours too, right?
Oh, sure.
You love this room.
It's gonna say by everyone.
This is the famous Helter Skelter room. You remember that?
Okay, this one's giving up a fight. You're giving up a fight! See, this is my method, Helter Skelter. It works. It works for me, nobody else. Trademark, Helter Skelter method.
There we go. So, we can't do anything in this room yet. So, let's go back. Let's go this way, I mean, not back.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
You don't
Ouch.
mind.
Getting some pinpricks. I almost feel that a little bit. It almost slightly hurts a little bit. What is this? I can't... It's this glowing, transparent thing. Look at that down there.
It stretches into...
So this is supposed to be the main freight elevator for the mine. So you remember that pathway that I talked about where they had a whole bunch of enemies down it? That was like a challenge path that you just go down there for a defense upgrade? Yeah. The end of that path is the bottom of this shaft.
So, is that part of the elevator, or is it... Oh, yeah.
This is the elevator shaft. The actual, like, platform for the elevator is at the bottom right now.
Okay.
And we'll see that when I go there, because I will be going there eventually. I just felt like waiting until I had more equipment, and it would be easier.
I have to think, they built all of this to mine.
Yeah, to mine Aeon. Not every capsule is supposed to be deep underground either. That's just for this planet. They're prepared in case it is, so they have all this equipment. They have all this equipment in case it is that far down, but it isn't always. I didn't do it on the first try this time. Oh man.
You can see how these things decimated me.
Yeah. This is supposed to be a super hard enemy. I just know how to do it. And it's also been nerfed heavily. So, it's a little too difficult. I almost said too easy. That's definitely not true.
I can see how much help it took off of you though.
Yep. Yeah, that was the enemy that was supposed to be a spider drone, but I couldn't figure out how to do the legs. But hopefully I can fix that in the future. Not in this game, I mean, but in a future game, hopefully I can have a spider drone.
Yeah.
I think spider drones look really cool. Here we go! Die, 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 die. I don't even know if that'll reach all the way over there. Oh, it did!
You don't?
The lava, I mean.
Oh.
The lava only goes so far before it goes off. And looks like you have shielded yourself, actually. Now you're dead. You look, there's that problem again.
Yeah.
I hate that. I don't know how to fix that. I'd love to fix it.
I don't know what to say about it.
You mean you don't have all the answers of how to fix every problem in a 3D modeling software?
Yeah.
I like this long range fight. Okay, now we can see the boss or the boss. Now we can see this machine better, the vehicle. Also, this is another shield, so you can't go through there. So you can't see the track from here, but you can kind of see that box is down there. So this thing like grabs, like remotely grabs the box, pulls it to it. The whole thing rotates 90 degrees and attaches it onto the bottom of the ship. So this is like a cargo ship. I don't think there's anything over in that area. What we want is over there. What? What were you gonna say?
I was just wondering if that's the place where I hopped inside, like the...
Yes, it is. It's right there.
I was so happy about that, too.
Yeah, I know you were.
Freight Star Shuttle status, awaiting manual repairs.
So a Star Shuttle is basically these smaller vehicles that go between the surface and orbit. Full-size starships, which have warp drives, are usually too big to enter an atmosphere safely. So you need these shuttles to do it.
The shuttle was temporarily inoperable for repairs. It has been left behind likely due to time constraints. So, like, they never go back down to the surface of a planet?
What?
The larger vehicles.
Yeah, the starships are built in orbit. They're built in orbit and they spend their whole existences in orbit.
Okay.
Or in just space in general, not necessarily in orbit. I mean, they're obviously not in orbit while they're warping from one place to another. But they always spend their lives in space.
Personal log file, Cutlotique.
If there's a starship on the surface of a planet, it's because it crashed.
I understand now. The source of the singing is not just the thing in the capsule, and all these things I've ever encountered. They're all just tiny parts of a larger entity, one as large as the universe itself. I see my mother, my real mother, standing outside the fence, looking at me with a warm smile. I've never cried as hard in my entire life as I did right then, after over a decade of missing her. I have to show someone this.
And that might just lead into other things that happened.
Here we go.
I like that I use the same door model for the ship, but it doesn't actually function.
Nope. Engine, bell, and combustion chamber is lined with a dark semi-metallic rock known as blackstone. Blackstone is known for its property of increasing the energy released from exothermic reactions.
So burning. That's what exothermic means for clarity.
Okay.
Like a fire is an exothermic reaction.
Thanks. Thanks. I didn't know.
Did you actually not know, or are you being sarcastic?
No, I didn't know.
Okay.
Jump thrusters.
Endothermic is when there's a reaction that makes something colder. But those are much less common.
Hold up.
Don't throw up.
No, I'm alright.
Relax.
Jump height increased.
Yes.
Long
Pretty much all
story short. That large, cluttered room you passed through on the way here should be a perfect place to use jump thrusters.
Perfect. I've never seen anything more perfect than that room. Here we are. I probably cut him doing this as well cut it in somewhere.
Yeah.
So, yep, that's what he's talking about.
I might have gotten a little excited over that at the time.
Uh-oh. I mean, I'm only moving back and forth, so I don't know. Okay, I can jump right out. So this is actually cool.
But yeah, I knew about that before you ever tested the game. I knew you could do that, and I just left it because it didn't cause any problems. I just thought it was fun. Okay, we'll be right back as I make my way all the way back over there. Oh, I did intend to make this, I thought originally to make this like an elevator type thing. A sideways elevator. Oh, and that's supposed to be a generator for this whole place. It's supposed to be like pulling a little bit of fuel from a little bit of AOM from the container to use as a fuel source. And the thing about AOM is that it's basically everything. It can be a fuel source, but you can use it as other things too. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Stop it. These guys are a lot harder to hit than the fast guys in the simulator. Because those things don't move around randomly like this.
You designed them well.
Yeah. Yeah, these zipper drones were just designed to be annoying to shoot. They actually don't have a lot of health. It's just hard to hit them in the first place. You know what? Forget you. I'm just gonna go. Oh, yeah.
Show us how it's done.
Here we go. This is how we do it. You had a lot of problems with this, but don't worry about it. I'm not gonna have any. And I haven't done this for a while, so watch how much I remember this. Right, and I can dash too. There's a very specific order you're supposed to do this, but it's not clear, so it's part of the puzzle of this room is figuring out how you're supposed to get to the top. But because I already know, it's a lot easier for me. Oof, that was close. And yup. So this is supposed to be kind of tricky, and you think you're supposed to go over there, but nope, you're supposed to go here. I missed. You're supposed to go here. And then here. So yeah, remember I said you could just jump across? Yeah, you could have just jumped over that and landed here or up there before, but not anymore. Not that it makes much difference, because you still can't actually get all the way to the end without high jump, without jump thrusters. But it did make it so you could skip all the lower stuff once you had it. Could you maybe not, though? Could you perhaps cease your activity in this regard? There we go. Got him. So, can't make it. You can't actually make it to that spot directly, so you have to go here. Then you have to go here. You have to go here. Did I miss it? No, I got it. We're good. Now this is a hard jump because of the low roof. So yes. you actually have to let go. Once you jump, you have to let go of space and press it immediately. So you start hovering before you are even finished, before you even reach the top of your jump. It makes it so you don't bounce off the ceiling as hard and you can go farther. Because I'm pretty sure if you just do the normal jump to try to get across, I'm pretty sure you won't actually be able to make it. Because you'll hit the ceiling too early.
And you're gonna show us how it's not done.
Yep. I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm pretty sure if you miss, I go all the way back down to the bottom.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
What?
That's not what I meant.
What did you mean?
By how it's not done.
You mean you not being able to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I decide to add that, here it is.
Alright, now we get to go this way, I think. Okay, maybe. I just need to jump a little better. I may have just gotten myself stuck. I don't know. I don't know, but they can still hit me. Now, where to go from here? I thought there was somewhere to go from here. I seem to have been mistaken. I don't know how to do this legitimately. Oh, okay, so I don't know how to do this the right way. I don't think any of this is actually helping me. I'm still not entirely sure I'm supposed to be doing any of this. I did it! Absolutely legitimately. No cheating here. Me? Cheat? Never! Woo! Being a champion.
And if I didn't decide to add that, then I guess it's not going to be there.
Yep. It's all up to you.
Mm-hmm. You have no control over it one way or the other. You can't stop me.
Director Hellman, Site Director to entire planet-side team. Due to the severity of the complications at this site, I have decided to order an immediate evacuation of the site.
Isn't this a bit of a turn from what he was saying a minute ago?
Yeah. Leave anything you cannot quickly bring with you. All large equipment is to be left due to time constraints. No one is permitted to enter the capsule under any circumstances. Violators will be shot.
Isn't that interesting? Seems like the opposite of what he had been saying all this time.
Passage along this route is restricted due to hostile lifeform activity. Approval from security team is required for access, otherwise use alternate routes.
But I ain't gotta worry about that, because these guys aren't gonna do nothing to me. Nothing at all, except for maybe that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew he was there.
Works.
Uh-huh. And we got even more enemies over here. I missed with lava. Okay, so here's a benefit. Do that. Here's a benefit of Ray Beam. Remember this guy?
Mm-hmm.
How you close it and then can't hurt him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? Ray Beam can cut right through his hard shell.
Yeah, take that.
Got him! I got him. I got him real good. Could you maybe not? There we go. Could you maybe not be there? Okay. Could you maybe not? Could you maybe not do that?
Seem to remember a desperate struggle of some kind.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely having one too. Look how hard this guy is. Look how hard.
Absolutely.
I'm just dying here. I don't know how I'm ever gonna get through this. I think this part's too hard for me. I don't know what to do. Again, to be fair, it's been nerfed heavily since when he played it. But here's a clip of him dying there.
Oh no. Somebody's eager. Somebody can also hit me from up here, but I'm just doing my best. Oh my. Die already! I'm king of the mountain? Question mark? Okay, dude, you need to calm your tits. Stop! Stop! He knows I'm here. Oh, don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me, bro. That's like 3 of those I've hit you with in the back! Calm down, bro! Good. You're ready to die. And I'm too! I'm not ready to die, though. I'm not. Despite what I just said, I'm not ready to die.
Wasn't that hilarious? Okay.
Antennas broadcasting highly cryptic strings of words and phrases that seem random and nonsensical. No attempts at discerning a meaning have been successful.
I wonder what that's referring to. What that means. Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe it does. Do you remember that reference? That was a reference. I don't know if you remember it.
I don't think so.
That was Custom Night.
Oh.
Five Nights Custom Night. That was the hippo, I think. Remember his long spiels?
Oh yeah.
One of his lines from that was, "Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all."
I wish someone would explain to me what is going on.
Oh yeah, this is Cholkman. Yeah, this the second in command, I guess you could say.
All I know is that one of the prospectors convinced Howman to go see something inside the capsule. The next thing anyone hears is an evacuation order directly from Howman. He wants us out of here so fast that most of the equipment is getting left behind, despite the fact that we could really use that stuff for the next site. He keeps saying that the reason is because of all the problems we're having, but that doesn't explain why we have so little time. Besides, why does he care so much about everything now when he brushed it all off before? Did something happen to him in the capsule?
I don't know.
Seems like something spooked him.
I don't know. Maybe. Now this is your second most favorite room, I'm sure. You remember this room?
Yeah. I got lost like a bunch of times.
I don't know if lost is the problem.
No?
I don't know if lost is the problem.
I just booked it through here.
Yeah. I don't even remember for sure he did this part or not. Ouch. Ouch. Geronimo! Oh, I probably should actually get it. Get it. What was that?
I don't know, I thought you have to pass through the room.
No, this is optional room.
Oh.
You could have gone through the door that was up there and not had to go through this. Oh, there was a map up there. I didn't realize there was a map room or map spot up there.
Okay. We didn't look at it the last time we got one.
The map?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll do that in a minute. And you're done, son. And you're done. And nope, you're done. Nope, you're done. I said you're supposed to be done. I said. And you're done. Okay.
This just looks like a nightmare.
Yeah, well, after all the simulator stuff I've done.
Yeah, this is not much to you.
Especially at 2.6 defense. Yeah, got rid of that guy. There's only one of them.
Good.
And then you. And then you. Luckily, there's no ammo to worry about, or no beam energy to worry about in this version, or in story mode. I mean. What?
I don't think you hit him.
No, I've hit him a couple times. There's one.
Okay.
Got him. You gotta have just the right timing with Lobber, too.
Got him. Good.
You got him. You killed me. Good. Lucky shot. Come on. Oh, I'm out of Lobber. Give me a Lobber. Thank you.
Bang.
What?
Got you right now.
I know, I'm using it a lot. Lobber's really good for these enemies.
Golly.
Golly! I like that voice for some reason. It's really funny to do. Really fun to do. Give me. Give me.
I'll do it again.
The demons told me to. That's a flip front, or that's a reference to a video. It was, I think, from like a podcast or something, and then they animated it. Yeah, I don't really know the details. I just like the video, you know.
They didn't even break character that whole time.
Yeah.
Unless they cut that out.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was just that one part, like that they did like a skit or something from it for it. I don't think the whole podcast wasn't like that, or whatever it was. There we go.
Yep.
All right, now the map. Complete, almost.
Dun-da-da-da.
One piece missing in the middle.
Hmm.
Yep, we have all of the map pieces except for that one from the middle and surface. That's the only one left. And that's where we're heading now. Got him. I got him. He got me. He got me. Got him. I got him right back. Did you see that?
Yep.
Did you see that? I don't care about your burping problems or your throwing up problems. I just want you to tell me how great I'm doing.
Well, you're doing a lot better than me.
Oh, really?
That's not much of a compliment, I know.
That's true. Here we
Look
go.
at this guy, he's doing so good, he's doing unnecessary things.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this cat. I mean that in two different ways.
Yeah. Where are we now?
Now, we are back in the first room, in the first large room,
Yep.
where you first see the Kingdom Tower fire. I go up top. Now I can actually make it up here. It's actually impossible to get back up here at first. You need hover. You at least need the hover thrusters to get back up here.
I mean, there's a ladder, but you know, Vega
Yeah.
doesn't use that.
You can't. It's hard to do it with only one hand.
So
available.
what does our friend have to say this time? Alright, it's time. You should be able to reach this
getting a call.
Starship Tower now.
I'm getting a call. Don't worry about that. We're good.
Alright, I'll just, Alright, it's time. You should be able to reach the anti-Starship Tower now. Prepare yourself. Starships aren't the only thing it's a threat to.
All right. Now we're getting ready to do that. I think it might be just about time. Might be just about time.
Oh, yeah.
But, is there another save? There's no other save point until I get all the way there. So,
Well, you don't need a save point to stop recording.
yeah, I don't. You right. You right. Let me just get through here. I like this tunnel. I forgot, we haven't gone this way yet.
Yeah.
I'm just plowing through here. I like these secret enemies up top that will snipe you as you walk by.
Isn't it something? This is near the beginning, and it's also near the end.
Yep. I like it coming full circle like that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
You don't see me. Okay. Anyway, well, let's end it before he kills me. No.
Yeah.